This hole is too small.
Hi everybody, and welcome to Sit and Knit for a Bit, spring podcast with Arne and Carlos. And we are, as always, your hosts.
Arne and Carlos.
And what are we doing right now? You might be wondering exactly what are we doing? Well, we're getting ready for Easter, and we've done holes on our eggs, and we've been blowing out the contents of the eggs into the bowl, as you can see here.
See, we have to be prepared if we get kids in the house. They might want to paint eggs.
Yeah.
Or maybe we will
might want to paint our eggs. So, okay, that's a Humpty Dumpty egg.
That broke.
You know what I mean? That's a Humpty Dumpty egg. It broke.
We will have a lot of omelets or pancakes. Okay,
but you know what
I think I will do this later.
Yeah, and you know what they say, you can't make an omelette without breaking any eggs. So
this is nothing to paint.
Yeah, you broke your egg, but I have a great one that I can paint. Yeah, we're just getting ready for Easter now. We're very excited. Of course, Easter is not something we celebrate the same way as we do Christmas. But for us, usually Easter is more about the arrival of spring and the fact that it is one of the most beautiful times actually
it's so nice
to hang out in the mountains. It's family time. It's beautiful skies, beautiful days. It's a lot of snow. It's skiing. It's board games.
We should play something.
Yeah, board games. That's
talking
so much
about
fun.
Board games.
Backgammon is fun.
Or sequence.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot.
We have
of
this
fun.
game called sequence in Norwegian.
Sequence.
Sequence.
I guess it's. Oh, I love that game.
That's so funny. We should do that tonight.
Well, yeah. Well, after we finish the podcast, sure.
After dinner.
But I think that the best time to do that will be when we are on Easter holiday and we have nothing to do in the days.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, why am I holding this egg?
You can put it down. We're on the paint later.
Yeah, it's kind of like I'm holding to my egg and kind of.
I broke mine.
Yeah, and now you're gonna want to steal mine. But yeah, no, board games is gonna be fun. We're gonna do a lot of fun things. We're gonna be going on an extended holiday after we finish doing the podcast. A couple of weeks. It's gonna be great, and we're also planning a photo shoot. Yeah. We've got. A collection that we have finished up with Rowan, and because of COVID we've had this whole back and forth thing with them about how to photograph it, and it's our fall collection that is going to be launched in September, October, I guess. And we came up with a very creative idea. It's COVID time, we can't get together in a big production with models and stylists and photographers and all that,
so we have to wear it ourselves.
Yeah, and we've booked.
And I'm going to be the hairstylist.
Yeah.
I'm going to fix your hair.
Oh, yeah, sure you are. You know what I say, huh? Don't touch my hair, whatever you do.
That's COVID friendly.
Yeah,
because we're in the same cohort.
Yeah. And we booked a photographer that we worked with. He did all our 10 books for us. So we're looking forward to working with Ragnar. It's been a couple of years since we did a book. So it's going to be like good old times.
I think it'll be nice.
Except we're going to be very social distanced. Photo shoot is going to take place outdoors to make sure that we have no
or if
risks.
we do it indoors, he has to wear that.
We all have to wear masks. Yeah. And
but I think it will be fine.
Yeah, so that's the final.
Looking forward to this actually.
Very much, and that's going to happen on the 29th. So the day after we finish this podcast, we're going straight to the photo shoot. Yeah. And from there, we're going straight to our holiday where we'll do all the things. I don't think family will be able to visit us.
No, I don't think there will be much family or friends this year. But we will go on a holiday. We will go down to the guest house.
Yeah.
It's like 5 meters from the house.
Yeah, we realized that it's the safest and the best way to do a holiday this year. So
but still, Carlos, we're blowing those eggs in case. But we can paint them ourselves.
Yeah.
That's the least thing we can do.
Yeah, we're going to paint the eggs, and then we're going to pack our stuff and go on a vacation to our guest house, which is just next to the lake.
It's like being in a hotel because there's no kitchen or toilet or anything down there, so we have to come in for breakfast and dinner.
Well, I usually stay in hotels with toilets in them.
But not in this one.
No, this one is a little bit more simple.
It's like not a hotel. It's a hostel.
No. It's a guest room in a separate house.
No, but if it wasn't a guest house, if this was If we rented the room.
But we don't.
No, but
No.
what if we did? What
Well-
would it be then? Not the hotel.
No, we'd have to install a bathroom there.
Yeah.
No, it's a beautiful guest house. It just doesn't have a bathroom, so our guests usually have to put their clothes on and come here to do their business.
And we have to do that.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's a minute. No, it's not even that.
No,
It's a 3-second hop from one place to another. And I suppose in these COVID times, it's the safest we can do.
At least we can say we've been on an Easter holiday.
At least we can do that, yeah. And it's going to be fun. I think we're going to enjoy doing that. I think, try something new and see if we like it. Why not?
Yeah. And when we decided that we should paint eggs or prepare the eggs, I got so childish this morning.
Yeah.
I remembered the book about the grandfather rabbit.
Yeah, you were talking to me about it.
Oh, it was a Disney story.
I never read it.
No,
No.
it's so beautiful. I found this.
And you know what? I should have, because my grandma was the editor for the magazine or the publishing house that published these books in Sweden.
Oh, she were. Why didn't you have it?
I don't know. She actually gave all her grandchildren subscriptions to Donald Duck and these Disney things because she was an editor at that magazine. But I don't remember that story.
See, there were 4 books in this series, and they were like they're worn out. And I remember when we got them, there was also like a cartoon castle.
Oh, cardboard, a paper castle.
Cardboard
Oh,
castle.
Nice.
So that you had to build. That's gone. Long time ago. But there were 4 books. And this one, the history about grandfather rabbit is so beautiful. Look at these pictures. It's so beautiful. So this is actually this is a very nice inspiration when you want to paint your eggs. Especially this page. This is where grandfather rabbit is painting the eggs with the small bunnies. And the story is that actually it's the rabbits. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for an egg.
For an egg. But I'm telling a story.
Almost, yeah. But while I would just want to get ahead of you while you're telling the story. I want to find the egg that you hid from me.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead.
No, then like grandfather rabbit and all the small rabbits, they are actually painting the woods and the flowers in the woods. And then in the winter they paint the shadows from the trees and they paint on the houses. And then one evening there's a beautiful sunset. The sky is like striped with red and orange and things. And then people are like, what are you doing? People think it's so beautiful. And then the rabbit kids said that
Moose.
they knew it was grandfather rabbit who
Arne,
painted.
moose.
What?
Moose.
Did you find the egg?
I think I found it.
Okay, that's the story. Okay, it's beautiful. And then the last picture is when they see the red sky and the rabbits know that it's the grandfather who painted the sky.
Oh. And I suppose this egg here
That's the inspiration.
is
from the
inspired.
kids.
It's inspired by the cute Disney book with the bunny rabbits and the painted sky.
Yeah, in our book, the Easter book, we also have some eggs inspired of that one.
I'm
Because
sorry.
it's so
I'm sorry. I interrupted you a little bit.
No,
with
it's
the story.
fine. It's fine.
But I have to say, sometimes Arne gets a little bit too competitive, and he wants to do a really good job in hiding the eggs from me. And then I keep telling him that, you can do that, but we don't have time for me to look for the egg for 30 minutes on camera.
But you know what they normally do? That like some people, they make a map of the cottage or the garden, and then you have to look. We can't do that. We have this small frame.
Small
to work
frame,
in.
and this is the only place
And I
we
think
can hide.
I was better. Like I was better than you. What you did yesterday was kind of so easy.
So stupid.
I just saw it in front of me.
Yeah, well.
This was.
Well, I believe in hiding things in the open because that's the last place people look. Apparently not, because
You almost freaked out. I saw it. You panicked.
right now.
Yeah, because you couldn't see it.
But I got the egg, and I'm gonna show you guys the egg. It's here it is. It's called
Stripes.
it's called Painted Sky, and it's stripes in yellow. No, sorry, in am I colorblind?
Yeah,
or
you
what?
are. You're colorblind.
It's stripes in white, light blue, and pink. And it's really, really lovely. And maybe, and now I'm going to show you something that you might find shocking. But to be honest, we really
Hold
don't
your
care.
horses.
And we're going to show you there's a jog there.
Yeah. And the knitting tip of the day is don't mind the jog.
Yeah.
It's like a seam. We don't
Yeah.
care.
Not really.
And if it's a problem, just put it on the branch so you don't see it.
Exactly. If it was a striped hat, I would wear the jog in the back like a seam. And it's the same. Hang it so you don't see the jog, and that's that.
I think there's more things to worry about. Like how can I how can I blow the egg without breaking it?
You're gonna need a new egg. You're gonna need a new egg. Yeah. So that is a really good.
Really good tip.
Yeah. Now the next thing that we have been doing on this podcast, I'm gonna actually hang this egg up here somewhere.
What happened with the candle?
I may have accidentally. Oh, this is dangerous.
Yeah, you will burn
Put it there for now. I may have accidentally blown it out when I was looking for the egg.
You were so excited.
Searching. Yeah. So anyway, we've been doing, because Norway and spring and Easter, everybody comes up into the mountains. So we thought we'd do a whole little thing about the Norwegian mountain code, the fjellvettregler, and make sure that everybody knows the rules. And what to do in case of an emergency.
If you're going to climb the mountain.
Exactly, and this will come in very handy the day you can travel again. And if you choose to come to Norway to hike in our mountains, or if you choose to hike in someone else's mountains in some other country, these rules might still come in handy. And we've done all of this because, we're from Norway and we've hiked a lot of mountains.
Well, we haven't done all of the things on the list.
And these fjellvettregler, they're very important, and for Easter this is when everybody's talking about it, so they actually are written on the back of a piece of paper or chocolate wrapping.
This is what you need when you go in the mountains. Is it number 2?
So I am going to read number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, and I'm going to read it in Norwegian, and then Arne is going to translate.
Oh yeah, it's number 3 already.
Fjellvettreglene. Nummer 3. Ta hänsyn till vär och skredvarsel.
That means pay attention to the weather and the avalanche warnings.
Exactly.
That is really important.
Really important.
And that is what we did when we moved out of the other room, because it was so crowded with stuff.
Yeah.
So we had to leave the room before we got this avalanche of yarn and paper and books. And
we were feeling an avalanche of yarn coming towards us when we were in that crowded room. And we felt, the only thing on my mind was we have to save the dogs, we have to save Turid, and we have to save Petunia. And look at her, she's still under shock.
She's shocked. And she's still with us.
Yeah, for a little while longer.
We give her one more day, maybe.
The problem with her, though, is the more I look at her, every time I look at her, she's a little bit more withered. Poor thing.
I don't know. It doesn't help with water either.
No. Don't you agree, Turid? Petunia is looking a little bit, yeah.
And I don't know what happened with Turid. She's not growing. She has maybe 1 or 2 new leaves, but she grows really slow.
Yeah.
I think she needs some fertilizer, or what you call it.
I don't know. But hey, she's alive.
She's alive.
She's alive. If you are a good gardener, because we are pretty good gardeners with outdoor plants, we suck
on the indoor
when it comes to indoor plants. But if you are a gardener, and if you have a little tip for us on what to do with this lovely Turid, she's a begonia, and how we can make her grow more, please let us know, because we are at our wits' end with her.
We have one tip, and that is always water under, and we do that all the time. So we'll see. I think she needs new soil.
Yeah, we are giving her a lot of tender, loving care, and she is getting better.
She's getting better.
Yeah. So anyway, from one thing to another, we digress all the time. But people do tend to love it, actually.
Okay, so let's digress more.
Yeah, well, maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I have to go get dinner started.
Okay, and what's for dinner?
We're back for crab. Back to crab. Today I have a...
Crab with pasta. That was what we should have yesterday. And
yeah, I invented this whole new dish. I'm doing some whole wheat pasta. I'm gonna do lemon zest on that with a little bit of fresh garlic and some parsley and some olive oil. Very, very simple. And then we're gonna have the fresh crab on top of it.
Can you put egg in the pasta?
Actually, you can. We could do that. We could do the pasta and then add the raw egg.
You have to use all these eggs for something.
Well, Helmer will have a little bit of it. But yeah, that's dinner tonight. So I'm gonna go get that ready and going.
What?
I forgot to take the crab out of the freezer.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding. I got you though.
Oh, I was panicking.
Yeah. And we have a competition going. And what we want you to do is post images of the knit along, of your progress. As many pictures as you want. If you want to post a picture a day, if you want to post 10 pictures a day.
The more picture you
the
get,
better for
the
you.
bigger chance to win.
Yeah. So what we want you to do is post those images on Instagram and on Facebook. We want you to hashtag ARNE CARLOS, and we also want you to hashtag sit and knit for a bit. On March 31st, we're going to select a random winner and we're going to announce a prize.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good prize, so you really want to take part of this competition. It's very, very exciting, isn't it?
It is.
And we're loving seeing all those images already,
Yeah.
so just keep them coming.
And it's random.
Yeah.
You said random.
Yeah, random winner. One winner this time. And as we love seeing the images so much, we would encourage you to keep posting. It's really fun. And thank you so much for doing that, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, and finally, we've got our last information.
Oh, yeah, you have to... If you subscribe, you should put on your notifications, because then you won't miss an episode. And remember to engage.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah. Engage.
Did you say hashtag ARNE CARLOS sit and knit?
I did, yeah. And what we want you to do is we want you to engage with our tutorials, with our podcasts. If you like what you listen to, click on the like, comment, tell us things, whatever's in your mind, let us know. We really appreciate reading all of that. So
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow, same time, same place.
See you.
See you.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.